Hey, it's Joe, and welcome back to Human Influence. People walk around like they've got it all figured out, blind to the layers of reality unfolding right under their noses. They cling to comfort, to routines, to the ideas they've been handed, never questioning what's just beyond their field of vision. They talk about freedom, about independence, yet live chained to beliefs that were crafted for them, conditioned into them from birth. They're asleep in a dream that's sold as reality and they don't even know it. Ignorance is bliss, right? It's easy to laugh it off, to stay numb to the unsettling truth that maybe, just maybe, there's something much bigger going on. People don't want to think about that, though. They don't want to look beyond the surface because the surface is safe, it's predictable, it doesn't demand anything more from them. Facing the unknown, that requires courage. Courage is uncomfortable. It's easier to distract, to numb, to pretend that what we see is all there is. But deep down, some of us can feel it. There's something coming, something shifting. Maybe it's a change, maybe it's a reckoning, or maybe it's a revelation. People sense it, yet they turn away, too afraid to acknowledge it, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. But here's the reality: the world as we know it is not as solid as we think. The systems, the structures, the stories we've been taught to believe in, they're just constructs. And when you start to peel them back layer by layer, you see how thin, how fragile they are. What's coming, no one can know for certain. Is it a breakdown, a breakthrough? Maybe it's both, but it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And while most people bury their heads in the sand or in their phones, there are those of us who can feel it building. It's like a distant storm rumbling on the horizon, unseen by most yet undeniable. You can sense it in the way people are waking up, in the restlessness and the cracks forming in the structures that once seemed so unbreakable. So to those who choose to ignore it, who cling to ignorance like a life raft in a storm, that safety is an illusion. It won't last. Whatever's coming, it's going to demand something from us. Truth, resilience, maybe even a complete re-evaluation of who we are. Ignorance might be bliss, but it's temporary bliss. The real challenge, that's in seeing clearly and preparing for what lies beyond the comfort of the known. And for those willing to look, to face the storm instead of hide from it, the reward is something more real than anything comfort can offer. Human influence out.